Good morning, Facebook. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Waiting for that official live signal there. Maybe, Jamie, if you can give me a sound check. Good morning, everybody. Marcus here at Aroma Time Bistro. It is 8:23 on Friday the 5th. Friday morning. I hope everybody's going to have a great weekend this weekend. It's been really, really hot out. So hot that we have abandoned outdoor dining a lot this summer in general because it's more comfortable inside with air conditioners. Last year it was the opposite, and we were outside almost every night. But when it's 90 degrees at 6:30 at night, and it's just not that comfortable to sit down outside. So our air conditioners have been full blast. We've been inside. So let's see. I want to talk about tequila today, tequila and mezcal. Because there's a misconception or a conception, or there's a belief that tequila doesn't cause hangovers, or maybe less of a hangover. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about just tequilas and mezcals and agave spirits in general, because we have a great event coming up this Monday where we are featuring all five agave spirits of Mexico. Yes, not many people know this, but there are at least five distinctive spirits from Mexico, all agave based: tequila, mezcal, sotol, bacanora, and raicilla. So five distinctive agave spirits, and we're going to be featuring all five this Monday, and a dish for $39. So it's going to be like a tequila 101 or agave spirits 101. It's going to be a lot of fun. I just did this. I actually did a tequila one a couple of weeks ago at Skyway Campground. Skyway Campground's a luxury RV park right up the road here in Greenfield Park, and I've been doing some events up there, some tastings and stuff, and having a lot of fun up there with the guests up there. So, but I did a tequila one just 2 weeks ago, and we had a lot of fun. So this is going to be this Monday at Aroma Time Bistro, $39, limited seats. Because we just don't have enough room for everybody in the restaurant, and there's a lot of talk about the agave spirits tasting, because people are interested in mezcal or tequila in general. We're interested in tequila in general, and I hear a lot of times that tequila doesn't give people a hangover. They're like, "Oh, Marcus, tequila doesn't give me a hangover. That's why I drink tequila, or tequila, it's much more friendly to me," and so there's a certain part of that can be true. First of all, anytime you put alcohol into your body, you're going to have a taxing effect. Your body's going to want to reject it. Your body's going to have to detoxify. And your body's going to react in a negative way to any alcohol that you put in your body. Tequila, people say tequila because it's from Blue Weber, or because it's from agave base, and there's no grains in it and this and that it's easier for them to digest and process, and thus less of a hangover. So, of course, any alcohol consumption does is taxing on the body. It always causes a negative effect. However, single ingredient tequilas, especially mezcals probably more so of, that are ingested without mixers, have been known to minimize hangovers. So once you start making a margarita filled with corn syrup and all these sugars and stuff like that, and then you add the tequila into it, that's going to be more taxing on your body than just doing a shot of tequila. But mezcal, when it comes to mezcal is tequila's cousin there. Mezcal is a much purer form of the spirit, of the agave spirit. It's just one of those things where there's less industrialization with mezcal, so they don't use some of the big production methods. And one of the big production methods that they use with tequila is hydrochloric acid. It's called the diffuser method. In the diffuser method, they basically take the tequila heads, the piñas, and they shred them. Extract them, and then cook them. And literally drop it in hydrochloric acid, and it drops off all the agave nectar out of it. So it's sort of the opposite. It takes about 2 hours to do, as opposed to 2 days, 4 days, or 7 days, the other methods. So there's, it's not quite as a pure process. But when you get to mezcal, you literally have a lot of people that are in their backyards in Mexico that are making mezcal, or it's a much more primitive way of making a spirit, much more primitive than tequila. So there's less need for for adulteration. And tequila by law can have 1% volume of anything they want to put in, any kind of additive they want to put in. So literally they can add sugar to it, they can add glycerin to it, they can add whatever they want to it. And most of the big brands are doing that. They're adding something to it to round out the tequila, to make it smooth. When making it smooth is the process of making it, but the process of making it is too expensive for most people. So they'll take the diffuser, they'll hydrochloric acid, and there's many brands that do this. I mean, Sauza, Cuervo, you name it. All the big guys are doing some type of shortcut, if not diffuser method, tequila. So then they can add back to it 1% of whatever they want to it as an additive. So it's 99% tequila and 1% of whatever they want. And a lot of them are taking advantage of that. So beware. If you are interested in additive-free tequila, there is a certification now for tequilas that are additive-free. We have several of them here behind the bar, behind the Aromatime bar, that are certified additive-free. It's just a straight-up tequila. And they are really, really good tequilas. So that's it. So Monday is the agave tasting. Jamie, when is the Organic Life premiere?
Wednesday night.
This Wednesday night too? This Wednesday night too. So this Wednesday, here in the Aromatime Garden, we're opening for a special event. There'll be small bites, and Hudsy TV, Hudsy, Hudsy TV. It's an app for Hudson Valley filmmakers and for us, to consumers, to consume a ton of content all about the Hudson Valley. And it's a great project that's been in the works for a couple of years. They came and filmed here at Aromatime last fall. Wen Jay, who owns an organic local food co-op down in Brooklyn, she's the host of the show. They came here, they did an episode, had a blast with her. So they'll be premiering that episode here on Wednesday. And I'm not sure what other show they'll be premiering. I know the guy will be here from the Ruins show. Is it going to be the Neville? Yeah, so the Neville, if you're local here, the Neville will be featured in the documentary. Somebody goes through there and explores the ruins of what's left of the Neville there, and goes through the tunnels and through the buildings and up to the top of the tower, and does some filming, and has turned this into a series, Ruins. And they're all about these Hudson Valley buildings that are been abandoned. And it's hard to believe the Neville has only been abandoned. She was abandoned when, in 2007, 2006 or so. It's hard to believe that it's just that soon. I mean, that's only 15 years ago. It's a shame. So that's what's happening. Wednesday, 6:30. Donation suggested. $10 suggested donation goes to Hudsy TV, not to us. Hudsy TV is a great app. Check it out. You can go online. It is a paid-for app, but it's all independent filmmakers throughout the Hudson Valley that are bringing us all the goods of the Valley. Really some cool stuff happening here in the Valley. And, this weekend I will be in Putnam Valley at the Putnam Valley Wine Festival. Cold Springs. I'll be in Cold Springs Saturday and Sunday doing cooking demos. 12:30 and 1:15, Jamie? 1:30 and 2. 1:30 on Saturday and 2:15 on Sunday. So I will be there doing a demo. I don't know how much it is to get into the festival, but go to the Putnam Valley Wine Festival website. Check it out. You can buy tickets there on the site. And a bunch of wineries there and all kinds of stuff. Food. We will be there doing a cooking demo. We'll have a booth. And, yeah, so good time. Oh, yeah, if you need a driver, even for whether it's a Putnam Valley Wine Festival or for anything, and I are one of our vetted designated drivers. It's our insurance and vetted drivers to drive your car. Unfortunately, we don't pick you up when you're drunk. We start the day with you. So a lot of people think, well, I'll call when I'm drunk and I need you guys. No. That's a different service, and we don't offer that service. And that service is a lot more money, and that service is offered in other areas. And a friend of mine, James, does that service. You have to send 2 drivers so somebody can drive back the person's car, and right, so you need 2 drivers for something like that. This is where we show up to your starting point, where you would not drive your car anymore, right? Your house, your Airbnb, your hotel, friend's house, something like that. We then get in your car and then drive you and your friends around the Hudson Valley for winery, brewery, dinner, restaurant, all kinds of things. Even if you want to go to the airport, we can even do something like that, take you down, drop you off, and pick you back up again. So it's $42 an hour, 4-hour minimum weekdays, 5-hour minimum on weekends. plus gratuity to the driver. We have a lot of great drivers, a lot of really awesome drivers that have been doing this for us now, that have come on board, doing this business for about a year. So that's it, folks. Everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.